Why I'm interested in this stock? Currently a market cap of under 300 million with a roadmap to $1.8 billion in revenue per annum, which they think they might take home 30% of. There is risk involved, which I will talk about as well, but firstly I'll just go through the basis of what they do and the figures. So they're a prawn farmer, also known as shrimp in some parts of the world. They're at a small scale at the moment, though they've scoured the whole of the top of Australia to find a perfect place to create a large farm. So the farm will start off small. First stage would be 6,000 tons, moving up to 180,000 tons if everything goes to plan. This whole project they think will cost $1.5 billion and go over 7 years. So obviously they're going to start small, produce some prawns. People will get confidence in them, loan them more money. Shareholders will get confidence, loan them more money, so they can expand to 180,000 tons per annum. So looking online, there was actually many figures of 125,000 tons, 150,000 tons. Though after a phone call today with someone at the company, he stated 180,000 tons. So pairing this with another interview I saw online with the CEO, he thinks about 30 to 50% would be their take home. So we've gone lower end at 30%. That gives us about $600 million per annum. So of course these numbers are too hard for anyone to get exactly right. They're all going to be estimates. Even the people in the know are going to roughly estimate it, and only time will tell how correct they are. Though for revenue of that much and profit of that much, the price tag of today of 300 million looks quite attractive. And damn, I wish I got it at 4 cents because it looked very attractive. So I'm not sure if I've already stated this, so they're currently building out the first phase of their large farm, looking to go to 6,000 tons. They've had to build roads into the area, very remote place in the Northern Territory. They've had backing from the government, all approvals, and now it's just about scaling it out, getting the funding, scaling, producing the prawns, and selling the prawns. So I was a bit impatient, bought some yesterday, and I'll buy some more tomorrow. No one know. I know there is risk involved with the potential of disease. If you search the white spot disease, it's destroyed crops of prawns in Queensland. They had a farm in Queensland that was up the far north and was not affected by it, and they've obviously got the procedures in place to make that not an issue where they're producing their prawns in the Northern Territory. So with the exception to white spot disease, I love everything about this company. Producing a food that we eat. Obviously we can eat chicken or some other sort of food, though if they're becoming a low cost producer, maybe we'll start eating more of the shrimp / prawns. There's a big market for it around the world. Another thing I like about the company, the CEO is quite heavily invested and he's been buying more shares. That's always a good sign. Unlike a company such as Nikola Motors, the electric EV company that had no cars on the road, CEO sold out his shares as soon as they went up a bit shady, and he's now resigned / got the sack. And on the other hand, you've got Elon Musk, who put his last dollars into saving his companies and has always been quite heavily sleeping at the factory. So you always want to have a CEO that's quite heavily involved in the company, got a lot of money in there. And that concludes this video. Go to Sea Farms Group website, they've got great videos in there. There's a lot of different figures online, though obviously do your own research. Make sure you're happy with your investment yourself. Take precaution, there's risks. You don't have to buy into it if you deem it too risky with white spot disease. I wouldn't be putting my whole portfolio in there, probably 5%, 5-10%. If a cure came out for white spot disease, yeah, a bit higher. Obviously this is quite near the bottom, so there's room for growth before maybe some media gets into it. If this becomes mainstream, it's going to be a pump. Who knows? Anyway, see you next time.